Alright guys, it is Sunday, almost evening, and check out what I'm finally watching! I am finally watching Captain America Civil War. So my brother has Captain America Civil War and Infinity War, and he said I cannot see any games until I watch these two, and he says I should be able, he says I can just watch these two, and these will be the only two I need to watch. So Civil War and Infinity War, and he says these are the only two I need to watch, and I will be able to go see Endgames and understand it. So he says all I need to know basically is these are the two. So these are the only two I am watching, and then after I watch these two, I might go ahead and watch Guardians of the Galaxy, but he has been kind enough to loan me these, and if I like them, I might go out and get my own copy. I actually might just try to get all the Marvel movies, because that would be fun, so I could have all the Star Wars movies and all the Marvel movies. So today, hopefully, I will at least get through Captain America Civil War, and then either tonight or tomorrow, probably tomorrow afternoon, I'll be watching Avengers Infinity War. So I have never seen either of these. I don't really know, so I'm kind of excited to see what happens. Alright guys, it is just 10 minutes after 8, and normally at this time I would be playing SOTAR, but I don't know how well you can see it. I am not playing SOTAR. I said I was going to hold off on watching Infinity War till tomorrow afternoon and just to take the day off from writing. However, Civil War was so good, and I am kicking myself because I know how good the Marvel movies are that I have not been watching them. So I've literally been kicking myself after seeing Captain Marvel because I know the Marvel movies are good. And because I've seen a few of them. So I know they're awesome. So I've been kicking myself because, yes, Star Wars is my first fandom and I love it. But I also really love Marvel. So I've been kicking myself that I haven't been watching the movies like I should be. And so I watched Civil War. It was amazing. I know it's been out for like a few years now. It was amazing. I loved it so much. There were a few references I didn't quite get because, like I said, I haven't been watching it, but I still was able to understand it. I loved it so much. I was tearing up a few times. I did admit I did tear up, so I'm worried to see about how I do with Infinity War. So my plan was just to watch Civil War tonight and watch Infinity War tomorrow. However, Civil War was so good that I was sitting here playing SOTAR, and I was looking at the screen like, you know what? I actually have a ton of stuff. I actually have a few things I'm doing tomorrow morning, Monday. I am getting up early. Well, I get up at 8 o'clock anyway, but I'm heading over to my dad's to finally get my bike for the season. And then I'm also calling a Vision Center to see if they take my insurance. And then I have to write. So I was like, you know what? Forget SOTAR for one lousy night. I played it almost every single night last week because my schedule was screwed up. So you know what? Forget SOTAR. I can take another night off from SOTAR. I cannot wait to watch it. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I am watching Infinity War. I cannot wait to see this movie. I know what happens to the end, but that's because I'm a horrible person, and I saw the videos and all the articles, so I know what happens at the end, but I don't care. I haven't actually seen this movie. So I am watching it, plus it's one of the two movies my brother told me I had to watch if I want to watch Endgames next month. So that's what I am doing. I am saying, forget SOTAR. I am watching Avengers Infinity War, so I am super pumped for this. Hola, amigas! It is Friday. Now, normally this would be the last day I do for the vlog, so I can spend Saturday putting the clips together. Like, I make it sound like I spend the entire day Saturday editing when I really spend like 2 hours. Definitely low quality. What was I going to say? I'm totally losing track of my mind. Have any of you seen it? So usually this would be the last day I would vlog, so I could just take a couple hours tomorrow and edit, but I am going to make tomorrow the last day of the vlog because I have something coming that I can unbox. Well, I have had 2 things coming, and one came today. This is my metal The bag is upside down. This is my medal for the International Bunny Hop 2019, which is the Easter race through Yesfit. That does not even start to April 19th, and here's the medal for doing it. Yeah, so I actually have like 2 weeks before I am going to open this and show you guys what the medal looks like. I already kind of know what it looks like. I was kind of surprised. I picked it up and it went, whoa, that's heavy, and it actually feels kind of big. So technically this is for my first race medal because I still haven't gotten R2-D2 from the virtual marathon for Star Wars, but these will be, so this year I'm looking at getting, let's see, there'll be 4 medals for Marvel, 5, 6, so 6 medals. If I don't do any more races of the year, which I probably won't, because Marvel will probably tap me out. But that came, but tomorrow is something I'm really excited about, and I feel totally guilty because my mom's the one who bought it. So you guys saw from the earlier clips that Sunday I finally saw Captain America Civil War and Avengers Infinity War, and if you guys watched my reaction to this special look for Endgames, which by the way, you guys, thank you so much for those of you who have been watching that. I have been checking and I'm absolutely flabbergasted at how many views I have gotten on that since posting it like 2 days ago. I'm almost up to, I think, 400. So I cannot thank you guys enough, and I think like only 20 of those are me. So thank you guys so much for doing that, and thank you to everyone who's commented. I can actually look at the comments right now and let you guys know who's commented and when I said back. But as you guys saw, I did finally see 2 of the big Marvel movies. And then that's not my YouTube, that's my Facebook. I did finally see Civil War and Infinity War, and those were the 2 my brother told me if I want to go see Endgames, I have to watch those 2, and I didn't steal them, he let me borrow them, and I took them, and I loved them, but as you guys saw from my reaction and stuff, I will say that Infinity War was very, very intense, and I feel like it's not going to start off like with a bang, like Endgames I don't think will start off with that gigantic bang like Infinity War does. But I do feel like we're going to start out at the same level, intense emotionally. So holy cow! I just pulled up my video, my thing, to look at the comments, and I just saw I'm over 300 views. I'm almost 500 views. I'm at 464 views. You guys, that's crazy. Anyway, so comments. Bobby Imadu Jamu, I hope I said that right. He just gave me some hearts. And then George JS said, you should really watch Captain America and Winter Soldier. I think you'll love it. It's up there with Infinity War and Civil War for me and for a lot of people. So, yes, I do plan on watching Winter Soldier. However, my brother does not have all the Marvel movies. If my brother had it, I would just go grab it from him. But he doesn't actually have a lot of the Marvel movies. So my plan was because I like Marvel so much, and since my brother doesn't have them, I was just going to get all the Marvel movies. You know, like have all the Star Wars movies and have all the Marvel movies, because those are my 2 main fandoms. Though my room is predominantly Star Wars, but I do have Thor and Loki on my wall, because Loki is my absolute favorite character from Marvel. Closely followed, Captain Marvel and Captain goes, Mom's phone's ringing. It's Captain Marvel, Loki, and Thor for me. Girl power's gotta be the top. So I do plan on seeing all the Marvel movies, but I'm like, why don't I just buy them? So I went nuts trying to find them, because unlike Star Wars movies which you can find everywhere, the movies from like phase 1, those first 3 movies, which I think include like that is Hulk, Iron Man, I think Iron Man 2, Captain America, the first Avenger, Thor, and then the first Avengers movie. Those are like next to impossible to find because technically they are out of print. So like the early movies you cannot find anywhere. So I was like, okay, I gotta find these. That's when I discovered the box sets for each phase. So phase 1, phase 2, and then phase 3 part 1. Because we are in the middle of phase 3 part right now with the Marvel movies, and Endgame is supposed to be the end of phase 3. So I found this one website called Best DVD Deals, Best Deals DV, and I'm like, oh my gosh, awesome. And it has these 3 sets. They're $19.94 a piece. I'm like, that's great. That's like under $60. Legitimately easy to get. And then I decided to double check, was reading stuff. This website does not say when you go to look at these items that you are not actually getting physical copies of them. You are getting digital copies of them. So I was like, that's why they're so cheap. It's like, I could do a digital copy, but one, the website was kind of skeevy, and two, I want like a physical thing so I can share it with my brother. So if he wants to watch these movies, he can. Because these aren't just me. These are for my brother. So I'm like, okay. And I went on Amazon, because usually I have really good luck, and all the DVDs they had all the sets on Amazon. However, the DVDs are not region free. They're region locked, and it looks like they're locked to the UK, which means they wouldn't work probably on my Blu-ray player. And I'm like, seriously? The only option I have left is the Blu-rays, and the Blu-rays are amazingly expensive. The Phase 1 set was $112.99, because like I said, these early Marvel movies, you can't find them anywhere in stores, even on Blu-ray. So I was like, oh, there's no way in heck, because to get all 3 sets, because the other 2 sets are between $60 and $70, it's going to be like $260 to get all 3 sets. And I'm doing the Marvel 5K races this summer. That's $145 before the 6.6% fee and then any tax. So that's like a $160 race. Plus I've got books coming out, and oh my gosh, I'm like, there is no way I can do this. And my work hours are not getting better. In fact, this past Wednesday, yesterday, I only ended up working 3 hours because they overscheduled people at the store. So I got sent home at 4 o'clock instead of 5. So I'm like, how am I going to do this? And this is what's so silly about me, is I get upset about the dumbest things. Like you guys saw, if you guys watched the video from this past Christmas, I was like a blubbery mess over the fact that I didn't get my Captain Rex jacket when I wanted it. And they canceled my order, and I was really upset about that. So I turn into a blubbering, crying mess over the dumbest things. So I'm sitting there trying to figure out how I could legitimately get these Marvel movies and do the Marvel 5Ks this summer. And I am literally like just crying over this. I'm heartbroken, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to have to figure something out. Maybe I just don't get the Marvel movies, or I don't do the 5Ks. And which is stupid, because the 5Ks, the Marvel movies would be really awesome for me to have. It'd be like my Star Wars movie, something to pass down to the future generations. And also the 5Ks are just a great way for me to continue with my trying to be as healthy as I can and be as active as I can. And so my mom, who has just spent I don't know how much money on me in the past 3 months, getting me the new phone and new clothes, and she paid for the race and all this other stuff, and she's offered to pay for the Marvels. And I'm like, I'm not letting you pay that much for my Run Disney races. The SFIT I wasn't too upset about because it was only $25, but I was like, she went last night and ordered me the Phase 1 set, because she was looking at it, she's like, I'll get you the most expensive one. I'm like, Mom, that's over $100, and I told her it was like $122, $121. It was only $112. But still, that's a lot of money for my mom to spend after dropping $100 on my phone. And by the way, she also paid for my phone case. So my mom paid for my phone and my phone case. That's like $120 right there. And she said she'll pay for my phone card this month because I'm not going to get peanuts on my paycheck. And she went out and got a Barnes & Noble membership for us to use. And she got me new clothes, and she just went out and bought herself a new chair, a new desk, and a new computer. And I'm like, Mom! And she does not take no for an answer, so eventually I just gave in. I gave her my tablet with everything loaded up. She went ahead and she paid, I don't know, she had Prime. She got Prime, and she then bought me the Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 1 box set. So I was like, oh my gosh. So that should actually be here tomorrow. So if it is here tomorrow, you will get an unboxing. So kind of crazy. So it's been kind of a crazy, I don't want to say it's been a really crazy week. It started out really high, on a really high note, watching Civil War and Infinity War, and then it was like, yay, it's so high. And of course I'm still on high because next week is Star Wars Celebration, which starts next Thursday actually. And so I was really high on that, and then I went to work, I was pumped, and then I got sent home at 4, and I'm like, and the stupid thing is I could have stayed, but I'm like, and I wanted to stay, and I'm like, you know what? I'll let the guy who was coming in decide what he wanted to do, whether he wanted to work front end or go walk the floor. And I was thinking, nobody likes working front end at Staples because you don't get to do anything. And the guy's like, no, I'll work front end. And I'm like, really? So I got sent home at 4, and I was like, not happy. but I just got to soldier on, and I think I might have a lead on another job, but I think I totally screwed it up, so I don't think I have a lead on that job anymore. So I'm just going to have to wait and see what happens. You know me, I'm the eternal optimist, which I guess is kind of weird. My friend Brendan from work did say, when I said Loki is my favorite, said that's not surprising. I'm like, really? I would think that is kind of surprising because I don't think Loki has the same cheerful, optimistic outlook I do. But he's still my favorite. So it's he's my second favorite. Captain Marvel's my first, and Loki's like almost right up there. So yeah, it's weird. So I'm gonna get going because it's almost 6:20 and I still need to get dinner, and it's Friday night, so I get to play so tired and stay up late. Ka-chow. Ka-ching, whatever. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow, and hopefully I will have my Blu-rays. Ciao, guys. Guys, it's Saturday, and as promised, it's not really an unboxing video, but it's something still a ton of exciting for me. I just realized where the lighting is because I'm sitting in the sun. Because it's still exciting for me. In my hands, it came today. So you guys have, if you guys watched the video so far, you know or any of my past videos, I have admitted that I'm a huge Marvel fan, but because of my love for Star Wars and everything that's been going on in Star Wars, Star Wars has kind of overtaken my life. But I am a huge Marvel fan. Don't get me wrong, I love Marvel. Like I said, Marvel was kind of my first, DC was kind of my first introduction to the world of comics and superheroes, stuff like that, but Marvel is kind of what got me into it and got me introduced in like manga and graphic novels and stuff like that. So I'm a huge fan of Marvel, and to me, Marvel is just better than DC. Sorry, everybody who loves DC. I do really prefer Marvel. But as you guys know, because of everything that's going on, I've decided that I feel guilty about saying I'm a Marvel fan, and yet I haven't really done anything with Marvel. So, luckily, I have my brother here. He got me back on the path where I can try to balance being a Marvel fan, a Star Wars fan, and a Disney fan. And Disney is kind of third, so right now it's kind of Star Wars is number one, and then Marvel for me. But I told you guys I just saw Infinity War and Civil War this past Sunday, and I am totally pumped now for Endgames. They keep releasing new clips, and I can't get enough of it. But sadly, the only Marvel movies I have seen have been like Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Avengers, Captain Marvel, now Civil War, and Infinity War, and so I haven't been watching a ton of them, and so as you guys know, I decided I was going to buy them. And I found this in MCU Collections, the sets, in phases, and I have to get them on Blu-ray. So this is so I know this is very long. I hold in my hands Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 1 box set Blu-ray. Thanks to my mom, who spoils her adult daughter way too much. Almost every single thing in my room was a gift from my mom. She has spoiled me beyond. I don't know why. She continues to spoil her adult children. I'm kind of worried because Easter is coming up, and even though my brother and I have told her repeatedly she doesn't have to do Easter baskets for us anymore, we are well over the age that we should be getting Easter baskets, she still does them. So I'm betting Easter Sunday I'm going to walk out into the living room, there's going to be an Easter basket, and it's probably going to have some Star Wars and or Marvel stuff in it because she themes them out. One year she got me a Hello Kitty lunchbox for an Easter basket. So, my loving and totally crazy and spoils me way too much mother bought me the Phase 1 on Blu-ray, and like I said, these were not cheap. This was $112.99 before tax, and luckily she had Amazon Prime, so it was free shipping. So I am so excited to crack this baby open. I'm really excited because, well, I will tell you guys afterwards, after I fight to get this open. And I have weapons. I have scissors, which I can be trusted with. I have my pocket knife, which, as my brother pointed out, is probably not the smartest thing for me to have, but I don't care. So, or I just rip the box open from the side. It's so pretty! I haven't even gotten to it yet. I'm just like, it's so very pretty. I'm so excited. I don't even know. Like, usually with like my Star Wars DVDs, I put them in binders. I'm not sure if I'm even going to want to put these in binders because the box is just so pretty. Here it is, Phase 1! Oh my gosh, this is it. This is Marvel Cinematic Cinematic Universe Phase 1. Oh my gosh. And it has this collect both Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 1 and Phase 2 box sets to complete your exclusive Thanos art cards poster. Oh, this is insane. And it comes with it's a 6-film collection plus collectible art cards and posters and a bonus disc. I was just getting it for the Blu-ray. So this is Phase 1. So this is going to have those first Marvel movies that came out when I was in late high school or early college. So the movies that are on this are Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, The First Avenger, and Avengers Assemble. And my brother, when I was talking about this, he actually said they did that on purpose. Each of the phases actually ends with an Avengers movie. So phase 1, the end of Phase 1 was Avengers Assemble, the first Avengers movie. Phase 2 was Avengers Age of Ultron. Phase 3 is going to be 2 Avengers movies because they divided up into 2. So the end of Phase 3 is Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgames. Which is, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. So it's got the Tesseract on the front. I know what that is now. Thank you, Captain Marvel. I know what that is. What I was talking about is the reason this one will hold a special place in my heart is because the first Marvel movie I saw was Iron Man, and I went to go see it with my brother, and I went in thinking I was not going to like it. I mean, I'm a fan of Marvel, but I had never really done anything with Iron Man. Up until that point, my only Marvel thing was X-Men, and so I was a big fan of the X-Men movies. I didn't think I was going to like Iron Man. Oh my gosh, I was absolutely blown away. I loved Iron Man, and so we went back and we saw Iron Man 2, just as good, just as amazing, and then we saw Avengers. So prior to seeing Captain Marvel, the last Marvel movie I saw was actually the first Avengers. So I literally have not seen this since I was in college. So, oh my gosh, look at the box. Look at this. This is insane. And this is just the first phase. I have 2 more I have to get that hopefully I will be able to get over the course of the summer. Like, oh my gosh, this is, oh yeah, I am not, oh my gosh. Oh. This is so cool. Look at the back. Oh my gosh. I cannot get rid of this. Just for the artwork alone, I cannot get rid of this. Oh my gosh. And on the back, and if just for this, I will like literally just keep this box because on the back, it lists them all in the icon font. So this is insane. So the artwork is just, oh my gosh, this is insane. Artwork. I know it's like it's not artwork. This is insane. And here it is. We have Iron Man, the Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, the First Avenger, and Avengers. I'm so excited. You guys do not know. I have been looking almost everywhere. I still haven't tried Amazon. Loki is my favorite. Like Captain Marvel and Loki, like I keep saying, Loki is one of my favorites. I cannot find anything Loki, like anywhere. Like I found a Loki skirt on Her Universe, but I cannot pay that much money because I'm still saving for other stuff. But I'm looking for like a Loki charm for my charm bracelet. I have a charm bracelet and I'm still looking into getting charms for it. I want a Loki charm. I love Loki. I think he is amazing. I don't care if I get a lot of haters for that. I love Loki. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited because it's Loki. It's Loki of Avengers Assemble. And then this last Blu-ray, this is just bonus feature. Watch immediately. Oh my gosh. This is insane. They have it like right here. Security level 7 or above required. Watch immediately. So I guess I have to watch this before I watch the movie. So, but it's all the Blu-rays with all their original features. So all the commentaries, behind the scenes, deleted scenes, gag reels. So all that stuff. It is the full Blu-rays from when they were first released. It's all the same special features, everything like that. And then we have another disc back here that is full of just bonus features. So it is insane. It's a bonus disc with 2.5 hours of content, including deleted and extended scenes features. So this is like, so I think this is going to be all the bonus stuff that would be on these, and they just put it on a disc. So I'm really, and there's still going to be bonus content on the discs themselves. So I am super, super pumped. Okay, this is 12. So These are region free, so I'm hoping they work in my Blu-ray player, which I'm actually going to test them out and see. This is so cool. And then over here, we have this pocket. Oh, this is so cool. It's like a SHIELD briefing. It's got Cinematic Universe Phase 1 with the SHIELD symbol. Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement Logistics Division. Now I know why they call it SHIELD. Security level 7 or above required. Classified, eyes only. Do not duplicate Office of the Director. Open immediately. So I'm going to open it. So, oh, so this is what they were talking about. Oh my gosh. I don't think I have to. So these are art cards. So we have Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, so that's Rhodey in the back, War Machine. Thor, I don't know what Thor's doing with this hammer that I can't say the name of, but there is Thor. And then Captain America, the first Avenger, and then Avengers Assemble. And then on the back, it's like a puzzle, because when you put these all together, they make Thanos. So, it said I had to collect, what was it? It said, collect both Marvel Phase 2 box sets to complete your exclusive Thanos art cards poster. So, I'm guessing these are all the posters. I don't know. I'm going to lay this out and see, but I think I have them all here, but I might not. So, this is so cool. So, I got this, and then it came with mini posters. So, we have Iron Man, and we have... Oh my gosh, I love this one. This is for the Hulk, Incredible Hulk. That is so cool. And this one's going to be Iron Man 2. Wow. I remember seeing these and thinking these were awesome when I saw them at theater. So there's Iron Man 2. This is going to be Thor. Oh my gosh! The picture I have on my wall that I hunted down forever just to have a picture of Loki is the poster. Oh my gosh, that is on my wall. I printed it out not knowing that that was the poster. That is so cool. That is like freaking funny. And then this is going to be Captain America. Yep, Captain America, the first Avenger. That's so cool. Ooh, Tommy Lee Jones was in this. I did not know that. Ooh, Stanley Tucci too. I was like, I'm like freaking out. And then this is going to be probably the one that I'm going to put on my wall. It is Avengers Assemble. So this is probably going to be one. I will probably display all the Avengers ones on my wall somewhere. I don't know where. I do not know where to put these. So, ta-da, this is Beyond Cool. So probably next week or the week after I'm going to be figuring out where to put these. But this is awesome. So this was, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I still cannot believe my mom went out and did this for me. I cannot believe it all. I'm super, super pumped and super thrilled. I cannot wait to dive into these. I'm going to put one in my Blu-ray player to test it out because I do have another movie I have to watch because the final Skywalker movie is coming out this year. I've been going through month by month and watching all the movies. So last month I watched Attack of the Clones, and then I went through and I watched Clone Wars. This month is Revenge of the Sith, so I think I'm going to do that this weekend. This weekend tomorrow. And then I have, the next month will be Solo, and then during May I will also be watching Rebels. And then June will be, Rebels, and then June will be Rogue One, and then following Rogue One it will be New Hope, Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Force Awakens, and then Last Jedi, and then at some point I might try to get Resistance in there. I'm not sure, because Resistance is kind of wonky where it falls, because it starts before Force Awakens, but it ends right at Last Jedi, so it's kind of confusing, but I am super pumped. So, while I'm on the subject of Star Wars, quick programming note for those of you who actually watch these regular vlogs and like them. Next week will not be a normal vlog. For one thing, the vlog will probably not be going up until Tuesday or at the earliest or Wednesday at the latest. Why? Because next week, starting next Thursday, something I've been talking about a lot, it's Star Wars Celebration. So I'm not going to be vlogging like I normally do because I'm going to be watching Star Wars Celebration. So anything I see that I think is worthy for you guys, whoever watches this is a Star Wars fan, so I can report to you what I found, what I learned. The tough thing is I do want to try to get the trailer reactions because it's kind of high hopes and like almost a certainty that we are going to get an episode 9 trailer. Probably a trailer for The Mandalorian. So there's a couple things I'm going to try to get trailer reactions for. It's just going to be a little bit hard. And in the case of The Mandalorian, I might not even watch the panel when it airs because of the fact that that's church and I might be going to church instead. So just a heads up, next week, for next week's vlog, it won't get posted to Tuesday or Wednesday, and it will probably be just all about Star Wars. So, yeah, sorry guys. I'll go back to doing a normal vlog that week. It'll be a short one, and then so I can get back on a regular schedule. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, thank you everybody for watching my reaction to Avengers Endgame, the special look, because last time I checked, I had like over 300, probably over 400 views. I haven't checked. So thank you guys so much for watching that. Thank you everybody for all the support, all the love you show me. It really helps me keep these vlogs going. Because I sit there and some days I think like nobody's watching this, there's no point, and I'm really just doing it for myself. But to hear you guys say that you like my reactions and my videos, as bad and as crummy as they are, it makes it all worthwhile to me. And even though I know these are really long, like this one is going to be really long. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. Stay safe and stay sane. I'm sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.